wanted to talk about Bill Goldberg for a few minutes. And the reason why is because his name was trending over the weekend. And I thought it was kind of funny because, well, his name never trends for like the right reasons anymore. It's always because he's complaining about him, he can still go in the ring, and he's like trying to battle Roman, and it's just really bad. I have no idea what the fuck is going on with this guy. He should have retired like years ago. I just don't understand like his moveset has never been that good. He can only do like 2 or 3 moves. And I'm sorry, but like nobody gives a shit about spear versus spear. I don't know who actually cares about the match that will eventually happen between Roman and Goldberg, or as I like to call him, Oldberg, because this guy's old as dirt. I think he'll be like 54 later on this year or something. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know, nothing that he does is really for like, it's really that exciting. It's just kind of to get attention to himself, and just so that he could kind of be on the main stage again. It's never really about putting other people over. To me, it's just about putting himself over, and just kind of burying other talent, and that should never be the case. That's why it doesn't make any sense to have a Legends Night or Raw, Raw like an anniversary or whatever, because I just don't think stuff like that is really going to get people's attention. It's not going to make anybody watch the product or watch the show. I think as soon as you get the ratings, that ratings pop that you wanted, it's going to go back down. The ratings are going to go back to like a 1.5 or like a 1.6 or whatever. I honestly don't think that it's going to be a rating smash as Vince and Bruce would like to think that is going to be. Like they should kind of already know better than to do another Legends Night. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, that's gonna be absolutely dreadful. Just like this piece of shit match right here. The one that happened in Saudi Arabia between Undertaker and fucking Bill Goldberg or Oldberg. I'm sorry, but this was just awful. I just couldn't stand it. Like, you just have 2 brittle old backbones, fighting really for no reason other than to get a really fast paycheck and to please Vince, Bruce, and the Saudi prince. I mean, that's about it. That was the only reason why they were there. Okay, it wasn't really for any other reason. It's just it's just a really shitty match that nobody wanted to see. And I do mean absolutely no one wanted to see this piece of shit match. Like, nobody. I don't know anybody in their right mind wanted to see, like, grumpy old men in the ring. I just don't really get it. Yeah, it's definitely is getting a no from me. Yeah, I don't know what the hell they were thinking. I mean, I guess money really does talk, I guess. I mean, but at what cost? Oh, don't get me started on this match. Yeah, this was terrible too. I'm trying to find the words to explain. I'm still heated over this. This still gets me upset. There was no reason why Oldberg couldn't have just said, hey, you know what? I wanna put Bray Wyatt. I wanna put the Fiend over. I've seen his work. I'm a big fan. Hey Vince. Hey Bruce. I wanna put this guy over. Like why couldn't he just have have said that? I don't understand. Why did Goldberg need to win the SmackDown title off of Bray Wyatt in Saudi? It seems like everything that's going down in Saudi Arabia fucking sucks. I wonder why. But anyway, yeah, it just seems to me like another money grab for Goldberg, but also it just seems to bury another talent. It's just awful. I feel that that Bray Wyatt should be higher on the card than he is now. I mean, he just should. There's no reason. There's no reason why he should have lost that title that night, and there's definitely no reason. You know, like why Braun Strowman had it for that long. Like holy shit, like that title reign was boring as hell. I mean, I thought, I mean, it's just. It's just like a lot of like clownery shit going on, and and Vince and Bruce are the ones to blame. It starts at the top. It has to start somewhere. I can blame Goldberg all I want, but it starts at the top. So I blame Vince a lot for that. A lot for the shit that's been happening for the past 15, 20 years. I blame Vince for that. Again, he needs to retire too. I've been saying how a lot of these legends need to just stay that legends. They don't need to be in the ring anymore. Stop putting them on my fucking TV, please. Nobody wants to see that shit anymore. What's in the past is in the past. Please push other stars. Push new stars. You haven't pushed anybody relevant since John Cena. John Cena was your last person that you gave a shit about. So Vince, I have to blame you. What's the problem? You don't want anybody to be bigger than the company. Is that what the problem is? Were you so mad that John Cena left? I mean, was it really that bad? Did you really get that upset that Cena left for Hollywood? That you didn't want to push anybody. You didn't want to push any other talent. So such as Bray Wyatt, really. Would it have been that bad for Goldberg to just say, hey, you know what? Like I think it's time for me to retire. I actually don't need another belt. Why don't I give it to Bray? That would have been so much better. And now now look at Bray. He's burnt to a fucking crisp by Randy Orton. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so much for pushing brand new talent. Holy shit. And yes, last but not least, Roman versus Goldberg. I don't know what to say about this other than Goldberg has been on Roman's ass for like a few years now. Does anybody remember at that time when like Goldberg in his acceptance speech during the when he was in the Hall of Fame and he called out Roman for stealing his spear. Yes, it was around that time where the beef kind of started, but it was always kind of one-sided. But then I guess Goldberg started making it kind of like a thing, I guess, a personal thing, and trying to like start some shit that was kind of boring, and talking about like which college was better, or who who played college football the best, or whatever the hell he was talking about. Yeah, like nobody cares who played college football the best. I'm like, yeah, and just like nobody cares about spear versus spear. I just don't think anybody's gonna really care about this feud. This is gonna be a trash ass feud. I just feel it in my spirit. I feel it in my heart. This is just gonna be really boring, and it's gonna lower Roman Reigns' stock actually as a heel. Yeah, he's face that he beat that he beat the shit out of Goldberg. He's gonna be looked at more as a face. Yeah, that's gonna ruin Roman's image if him and Goldberg go at it, which equals to a very shitty match, in my humble opinion. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, so that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.